Yo, yo, yo. What is going on, guys? How is everyone on this Friday? Hopefully you're all doing well. What we got here already? We've got plenty of you in. We've got Prax. How's it going, man? Yeah, your friend did join. I did see they joined. Did they set up their Discord all right? I'm not sure if they set it up correctly. I did point them in the right direction. How's it going, Co? Welcome in. Trivia, how's it going, my man? Hopefully you're all doing good. We're going to be testing out Golem, guys. McCullough Pop, thank you very much for the harmony. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. You think so? Let me have a look. While we're waiting for things to connect up, let's have a look. I did put them in the right direction. Introductions. Let's have a look. Okay, they got lounge and visitor set up. They just need to be pointed in the right direction to set up the pick your class side of it. All good, all good. Hey, Laura, what counts as consumed corpses with Sated Devourer? So that can be anything that actually consumes a corpse. Even like the devouring golem that uses a corpse, that procs Sated Devourer. Lord Fury, welcome in. How's it going? Top Cap, I'm doing very well, thank you. It's been a glorious couple of days here. Really, really warm. I even caught the sun. We went down the coast yesterday. And yeah, it was really warm down there. It was nice. It was nice. And then we went out again this evening and caught another film. So we've seen 3 movies at the cinema this week. It's been a busy week. Been a busy week. How has everyone else's week been? $74 degrees F here. What is that in Celsius? Like 25 degrees? Yeah, that's about the same. That's been about the same here today. 25 degrees C. So it's been very warm here for a May day, especially beginning of May. Okay. Golem. I'm still missing that one essence, guys. I am still missing the offhand. The offhand is what I really want to test with this golem build, but it just won't. I just cannot. Because this works apparently very well with golem. It lines up so you can press it, go golem, it stays up, and then once you come out of golem, you got about 2 seconds. Nora Spirits, how's it going? So we're going to be messing around with some golem tonight. End of season. I still am pretty annoyed with how PvP is going, guys. Who else? Let me ask this question. Who else is actually enjoying PvP currently? 24C is 74. Yeah, I did a quick Google as well, Prax. I had to find out straight away. Okay. Let's scroll down on this streaming list. Let's, where are we going to start on this? I mean, we can start here. Chilled music. Drop it down a little bit. Depends on the MM. Like, man, every time I play some now, I feel like because of the tanks, because of the shields, like some classes are just going to have it more difficult than others. Like dots seem pointless, really and truthfully, with the current tank meta, right? The shield tank meta, dots really don't do much. Most PGs, I'm having a good time. Well, I mean, you're Druid, so yeah, for sure. I can understand that. Let's jump straight in. I'm not really sure how this is going to go. I just throw this together, guys, so we'll just see. I'll show you what we're using. I think... Did I save it properly? Am I in the right build? Yeah, I made some changes. That's fine. Save that. Override. Okay, that's fine. So what we're using. We are using the new chess piece. And you're not using any new essences yet. I mean, you're only going to get stronger then, dude. We're using this. And we're using it with Fruito plates. Works really well together. And then we're using a standard golem build, really. I mean, I could change the shoulder piece to the new bone armor one. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I kept the gems from the same setup before. I'm trying the Fierce Silence PvP build for the first time and enjoying it, honestly. I mean, I think a support build will work okay. But I wouldn't really, when it comes to doing damage, I mean, it's very just annoying at the moment. Golem needs some love, I agree. You trying that shield build, right? Nor the tanking build, yeah? I see someone using that yesterday, I think. But Golem does need some love. And we're going to see what we can do with Golem. I don't know what we're going to be doing with a DPS stuff, but we'll come up with something with that soon as well. I am going to look at doing a auto AFK build as well, because apparently the new meta is auto farming, guys. Everyone is auto farming nowadays. No one cares about anything else. I'm a cool guy. Cheers, man. I appreciate that. We tried to keep it nice and chill and try to be somewhat one of the cool guys, you know. Don't want to lead anyone astray when it comes to what they're doing in the game. Leap, leap. I'm Toxic. How's it going, man? Man, I would playing Golem. I haven't played Golem for ages. Let's leave over here. Let's get this one rolling. Let's go. What is interrupting me there? There we go. What happened to the poison cloud? What poison cloud, man? Get my shield up. Fearing. Nice, nice. Evening, Weasel. How's it going, man? Amazing. I used 21 hours of auto battle and I farmed all druid essences from scratch. Holy shit. The AFK poison, it doesn't happen when you're in auto battle. So we're going to come up with like the best build we can for Necromancer as an auto farm. Because I think each class will have its own best setup. Oh man, I'm out of it again. This dude. Just a spectator tonight. Man, I don't blame you, the Weasel, in this current state of this bullshit. You haven't tried out auto fark yet? Auto fark, man. That's what we're going to call it. How was the cinema? Yeah, it was good, actually. We went and see... I did post what I went and saw. I went and see on Discord. It's actually all right. It was better than the horror movie we see the other day. Let's get comfortable. That's better. This is the issue I had earlier, guys. I played a match earlier on today, and the Mummy. Yeah, I went and see the Mummy the other day, man, and it wasn't that scary, to be fair. It was terrible. Alex, how's it going? Fuck. Stupid fingers. Like, what can you do against these wizards? These beam wizards, guys. My god, they're disgusting. As a golem tank, you can't do anything. You just have to be beamed down. You found debuff works? Debuff would work. But we're trying out Golem, man. The tank in meta, we need to see if Golem fits in it. But I don't I don't think Necro's got any place in the meta at this current moment in time. That is a sad story, guys. The sad story is I think that Necro is going to have a very tough time this next season. Very tough time. Beam me up, Sny. Done. I was out of Golem. I got pulled out of Golem. Long cooldown. Could not use bone armor. Rip. Oh, look at the damage.
Alex tipped £4. Yo.
Yo, Alex. Thank you very much for the tip, dude. Much appreciated, dude. I just want to get back to the point. Not all. Have you tried it, Weasel? The actual essence, the doll's legs, terrible legs. Terrible legs. I actually think they're worse than the Crucible gem. The offhand is the only thing I do not have. And apparently it's going to work very... You tried offhand with doll legs, and that would work together, yes. But the actual doll legs are just terrible. Like, terrible design. Terrible design. Oh, I can't believe we won that. The push was just ridiculous. Legs too hairy. I just can't see the doll legs being any good. Appreciate all the likes over on TikTok and any gifts that I've missed. I did notice that I've missed a couple from the looks of that. I appreciate them all. Thank you very much. I assume bone armor can also be triggered by entering an ally. From what I could tell, no. From what I could tell, no, but I haven't tested everything with it. I just know that the essence in general as doll's legs is just bad. Like, you're in there, what, 6 to 8, maybe 8 seconds maximum, yeah? And then when you fall out, you just fall out inside the battle and then you're dead. Like, then you're dead. You're dead. To me, you should be able to go like, I'm in one side, one person, then I should be able to like jump out and straight into another person if I need to. Like, it should be like using doll's legs, you feel like you've got no defensives really. Once you're out, you're like a sitting duck for a few seconds again until you can jump back into someone. If I'm ranked as a DH in BG, but now I'm a druid, I will still get the rewards at the end of the season, or need to switch back to DH last day. You will still get the rewards, just don't do more than 20 BGs, because then you will go to the rank in, say, your druid, so you might not be as high as you are on Demon Hunter if you do more than 20. Yeah, I found out I had to bring borrowed time because of that. It's just annoying. You shouldn't have to bring borrowed time into it just because of that, right? Like, to me, it should be that it should have a couple of charges, yeah? So you can jump in amongst different allies. And the fact that you can only jump into your party and not the whole raid team just seems annoying to me. The new bone armor essence can be cast while inside an ally, can confirm. I mean, I thought it would be able to, but it's neither here nor there, right? Because the essence itself is just bad. I wouldn't recommend using it. The trouble is, I have a hard kind of... I find it difficult, guys, that they wanted to try and do something with PvP. And what they did is they just made tanks even stronger. Like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, for organized PvP, the essence could be good. Am I trying to compete with Stone Druid? Never loading. I don't think Golem can ever compete with Druid. And that is a sad fact, right? Did I try the new weapon essence with Fear? I've still got plenty of stuff to try. You ran a Fierce Silence build with dolls. I just don't like dolls. Dolls is just bad. I was hyped for that essence as well, man. It sounded really cool. But the fact it's only 6 seconds, it's just, yeah. It just ruined it for me. Only needs 6 seconds, my friend. Yoink. Oh, what? I didn't get those? I thought I'd pick those up. Yeah, it's for 8 seconds, right? What's the Golem stuff? It's my first time seeing it. So this is like the Golem tank build, man. So you can leap, you can fear and stuff like that. It's fun, but it's no Druid. Then it's back to the respawn with my bad corpse. That is the downside to it, right? 21 GGs. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. That is the downside to that build. Like, the legs could have been where you had a few charges on it so you could actually bounce around your team. Forge, how's it going? So you could bounce around your team and, like, make use of a really cool essence. But in practice, it's bad. It's just bad. It just doesn't feel good to play. What's the logic of the new essences? I mean, I don't really understand it yet. I think it's going to be just a flop of essences, really. You know, that don't really work that great. Sem, how's it going, man? I think the new essences, Sem, as you just come in, pretty much are, yeah. That's a total flop, really. Maybe one of them might be used in something once we figure it out, but I think the Golem's fun to play, Forged. I've always said it. But to me, it has to compete with a lot of really, really strong tanks, which we cannot compete with. Like, look, the Offhanders, the Offhander's the one that I don't have, Sem. It's the only one. It's the only one, and I'm so annoyed that I can't get it to drop. And I do not want to do trials. The Golem is sort of monkish. It's like leap in, leap out. Yeah. You feel the devs are planning something? The one, yeah, it has, but it might work well with support, right? It might work well with Golem. That is the hope. That is the hope, but we'll see. I mean, we've got 2 medals. Jace, how's it going, man? I see you've been posting some stuff. Cheers, dude. Much appreciated. So silence someone is someone, yeah, it's difficult. But if you're using it in Golem, I mean, it should be okay. Because the essence itself. Bone Spirits now conjures a withering field that follows you, continuously damaging enemies and applying stacks of decay, which reduce the damage they deal and eventually stun them. So this is just going to be good for Golem. Like for me, I would probably replace this. How you doing in Tower War season? Lol. It has 100% uptime. Yeah, exactly. Send you the cosmetic, Ricardo. Man, the cosmetic is good. Tree game, huh? My daughter requested it. So I did it in the end. I did pop in for like a couple of seconds, man, before the stream and just see what you was actually playing after you sent me that message. So you want to know what I'm using in here? This is the salve I'm using. I might change these. Because these could be changed to the new one. Oh, you're Paragon 40 as well now, man. Nice, dude. I found a really cool build today, man. I have to send you the link. Like, it absolutely just destroys everything on my screen already. For you, the main hand is only usable. The main hand does seem cool. Using the abandoned build. I have to send you a link. I'll send you a link later, man. Cool build for what class? We're talking about D4 as well, man. D4 crossover about builds there. Yeah, we're talking Warlock on D4, man. Anyone else been playing it? See, look at this. Like, what? Hey, you're not going to suck me into more time in the Diablo world? Yeah. Had 150 Lego chests before trying to get new essences. 100 left. Not bad. Not bad at all, man. The fire beam build, man, does so much. How can you use all 8 slots? That you gotta get to a certain level, and then you can use all 8 slots, man. It's me down. It's me down. Look at the damage. I think you should go Wiz, man. I haven't got any essences on Wizard, so it would be a I wouldn't be showing people how to play it for a long time. Look at that. He's feared, but still channeling it. He was channeling it in fear. What is that? Why can he still channel in fear? Go to log in and auto farm. Where's a good location? Just go top shovel. Top shovel, man. That's part of the fire essence. Like, it's anti-CC. That's bullshit, man. Like, that is bullshit. Like, that amount of damage while it says feared above your name. Like, it shouldn't even tell me that it's been feared. It should just be immune. Clearly it showed feared, right? Silence actually shuts them down. Now we need a silence golem. Look at that. Feared, man. Does not give a fuck. Where can you get rotted harvest? You've just got to play the game, man. There's no particular place that you get any essence to drop. You just got to farm. No worries, man. If you fire the beam first, you don't get CC'd by anything. It just seems insane, man. Because that just blasts through any shields. Like, it just destroys everything. But you're a sitting duck, yeah. I agree you're a sitting duck, but when you can't be CC'd... Look at this. And I think the Golem tanks, man. Monks will feast on them for sure, yeah. Monks should be killing wizards every day. Melts your shields, man. It just melts through everything. Look. My God. You know what I'm going to say, guys? Nerf wizard. Lol. That's why I said before, nerf beams, not meteor. I mean, they needed a double nerf. I think they should have now another nerf. That beam's a joke. That's what's funny. The fire build might be better than the meteor. I would agree at this stage. Let me escape. Wow. Where is the druids, bro? Man. We might win this, though. Can anyone share the beams build? Someone might be able to share it on my Discord. How do we even won this? It must be my absolutely amazing tanking skills, guys. That's what it was. Evening BG started with brutal humiliation. We didn't come out of the base. 5107. What the? Yep, my tanking did it. I got all the medals for the tanking. You see that? Another reason why I said the beams got bigger. I mean, nice MM. Yeah. Random. Did I miss it? Question for anyone. Do you guys navigate with WSD or press left mouse button? I'm new to Diablo and this kind of games. I use left mouse button. Well, actually, no, saying that. I use right mouse button, right? Yeah, I'm a right mouse button user. You could swap that to left if you wanted to, or you could use WASD. Whatever you feel more comfortable with, Ramen. That's what I would say. Who else here uses mouse movement? Whether that be left or right. And who else uses WASD? Put left or right or WASD to see what people use. I couldn't use WASD. It just feels weird in a Diablo game to me. I'm using it now, and it just feels weird. In Diablo or any ARPG, I like to use either a scroll wheel or a mouse button. Your mouse as well? Yeah. I use left for move and right for attack. Yeah, you could do it either way, right? I mean, you could do it like for Shadow Step, yeah? You could be like, move, move. It doesn't work as well. Or you can be doing it the other way around. But you don't really need to use that in this game too much. Like other ARPGs you would. I would also recommend, guys, if you've never had one, get an infinite scroll wheel mouse. Even use 1, 2, 3 skills on mouse buttons. Yeah, I've got an MMO mouse and I can use the mouse buttons as well. I sometimes do. But not for Druid. I used yesterday in Shadow War, move, attack, left click, and worked very well. Interesting. And what, are we getting spots this time? Beam wizards, run away. If there's any monks, if you're a monk and you play monk, guys, go after them being wizards and a DH. You should be focusing them wizards every single time in these BGs. We have to play to our strengths, right? And if you counter them... Oh, we actually got one! We actually got one. Boys. Oh man, pulled out of Golem. Yeah. Monk and Tempest should be their role. Yeah, like they can get there. They can do it. Got him again. They don't like... I gotta wait a second. So is Golem worth it? I mean, Golem's still fun, man, but I mean, it's no druid, right? I think the fact that Golem really, the only thing it's got going for it is the fear, right? And the fear is not that useful anymore because of all of this anti-CC stuff that goes on. Like, and you can't make them ultra tanky either, not really. Not like you can with a bear. And with a bear, you can do all these sorts of nice abilities where they can also do a shit ton of damage. So seriously, question is there only one Golem build, or can you use other essences for either high DPS or high defense? You can go high defense, but you won't get much DPS out of a Golem. Ever. Golems are not built for defense. For DPS, sorry. They're built for more of a CC annoying build. Then they're not really there to stand and tank because they can't even do that, sadly. So your build, the most tanky version? I mean, yes. There is adjustments I could make when it comes to like enchants. Because I've not enchanted really like anything to do with tanking. And I mean, I could put in extra things when it comes to class affix. I've just gone with Golem size. I mean, you could go for other things. Jermel, how's it going, man? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well, dude. Appreciate all the likes and all the gifts over on TikTok, man. I sometimes miss all of them coming up, but I do appreciate you all. But for essences, yeah, I mean, I could try the offhand, the new offhand, but I'm still yet to get it. So, cheers for the 21 Gs, man. Oh, and the 10 TikTok, man. Cheers, bro. Much appreciated, man. There's a wizard. Fuck. Man, they hurt. Someone sorted it out, though. Good job. Oh, I nearly had you. I just wish there was more ways you could use some of your outside skills while out of Golem, because it seems to lack that usage. It would be kind of cool if you could. Like, Golem's a really cool idea. It's just they haven't ever gone any further with it, which they should really. But I mean, we're winning, guys. I'm not in Golem, but I was standing there defending. So I was just wondering, could you put a spinning lance or curse AoE with it? You could, but you have to cast it before you go into Golem. And then the downside is, to recast it, you have to come out of Golem, recast. Then if there's a cooldown, if between Golem and that, it doesn't line up properly, it can then be a real pain in the ass. So you want things that line up with, so for instance, yeah, if I press Bone Armor now and then go to Golem, you can still see that bone armor is refreshing this new shield. Yeah, so I'm getting this new shield all the time. So if I look at my golem cooldown, if I look at my golem cooldown and go, right, I'm going to come out of golem now, I know I can cast and get back in. You have to time it right. You have to know your cooldown. That's the downside to it. You can be pulled out of form though. You can be dispelled and you will then be removed from your golem form because its class is a buff. And then your golem goes on cooldown. Late to the party, using any of the new essences. We're using the new chest piece. And I'm actually just going to go in and try this one as well. Yo, monk, how's it go? I've gotten 5 pieces. I need the shield. The offhand. I need the offhand. That's it. So is there any damage essence that is passively always on? So the essences that I'm using, Golem, is that. So you're not really thinking about any damage. Corrosive slab will apply to anyone's damage. You're making the targets more vulnerable. The prong just gives you more of your skeletons that are going to be able to raise them up all the time, because with your skeletons, what you're doing is you can, when you fear, they raise and explode, or you can use them to fear. So there's not really any real like damage dealing anythings. Nice, monk. Jay, how's it going, man? How's it going today? Yeah, I'm not too bad. How are you? Raz, Druid Stone Bear is fun. I mean, I can see people having a lot of it. So you could go mages. The trouble is going mages. You could, but mages will remove you from having being locked down. Yeah, being loss of control. But with the new essence for bone armor, I'll show you in a second. With the new essence from bone armor, let's go into skills here, because I think it shows it in skills. Does it show it in skills? Doesn't show it in skills, but it shows it on the essence. It's one of these two rays round. This says, bone armor now conjures a wandering circle that follows you, a warding circle that follows you, granting allies within a shield and provides immunity to total loss of control and knockback effects. So mages would be pointless. All good here. Been a while since I catch you on stream. New job and me slacking. Lol. No worries, Jay. Welcome in, dude. So you don't really need to go mages to get that benefit from mages. The only reason we used to go mages was to get us out of the loss of control. But with this new essence, you're not going to be in it. How many dollars deep? So dollars deep, I don't know, but I'll probably spent maybe 3,000 over the last 4 years. Nah, the mages were never for damage. They were just there for utility. Missed it. There we go. I'm out of golem. Look, out of golem. Long cooldown. Stunned. Run away. Too bad. Agreed, Trivia. That would be so good if it did. Be so good. Man. Out again. That wizard, yeah. You're still confused about the chest instances of skills. It said nothing about loss of control. I mean, it's weird, right, Evil? Most skills or most gear pieces, you find it doesn't say enough on the essence, but it tells you more in the skills. This time round, it shows you more on the essence and less on the skills. So I'm not really sure, but it definitely does stop you from being CC'd. I've tested it and it definitely can confirm it works. But how long it works for, I don't know. Autopilot farming is better than the defeat ground. I would agree. Autopilot farming is like, yeah, it's the meta right now. No worries, Evil. Oh my god, I couldn't even heal. Guys. So far, my conclusion is the Golem is terrible. Fun, but terrible. Like, look at that. Out of Golem already. Now we're just weak for 15 seconds. I found out how to stun anyone, even if they are immune to all CC. I mean, how? Look at this guy. He's not even got a health bar. What is this guy? I want to play that guy. He's not got a health bar. Look at him. I can't even see when I hover over him. Oh. What is that? We need that for dungeons and PvP trash too. I mean, can you imagine auto farm dungeons? We're testing new essences. Yeah, I think they're going to be pretty much all trash. Maybe the shield is going to be okay. Maybe the main hand will be okay for some things. But I think most are just going to be trash. Auto farm fishing. I mean, that would make sense. So guys, all my conclusion of this season, incoming season of BGs is going to be, if you are a beam wizard, you're going to be great. If you are a druid tank, you're going to be great. If you're a barbarian, you're going to be very good. If you're... I think that's it, actually. That's all you need to play. There you go, guys. I don't think you need any other classes. You just play them classes and you'll be fine. Like, you don't need to be any other class, guys. If you're any other class and you're not one of them classes I just said, well, then you need to change class. I mean, monks, yeah, monks, okay. We can add monks to that list. Because at least they can counter the beam wizards. The only answer is not to play. I mean, yeah, if you play any other class, guys, play PvE only. Warlock is coming till the end of the month. It'll be the end of June, I should expect. You forgot Wolf? I mean, Wolf is good. Yeah, Wolf is good. But it's still a druid. What is this music? Joking, but also not. Haven't touched BG in weeks now. Yeah, a lot of people are doing the same, man. I actually would say that for the rewards in the current meta, it's not worth doing Battlegrounds. In this current meta, Oh, I didn't click on the whiz. Ah, rip. In this current meta, guys, it is not it's not worth doing PvP. Thank you very much for the populars. Much appreciated, dude. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. You got gold 1. Man. You're forever Crusader. Doesn't matter how bad the class can be. I just think, guys, like, if you're the average player, like anywhere up to say 5k, depending on what class you're playing, you could be in for a hell of a season. Like, just an awful season. What server am I on? I'm on Pools of Wisdom, dude. I think BG worth doing to Legend and then stop. I would agree. I think a lot of people would. If there was a count to every class in the class in it, yeah, I would agree. Yeah. If they stopped class stacking, it would be good. Look what someone just whispered me, Wembley. It looks like the chest essence is bugged. I didn't see your health bar. I thought it was only a bug on my own tune. That's interesting, Wembley. Very interesting. Too much stress for few. Yeah, I'd agree. It's so bad though that we now kind of recommend people to only play till Legend and then just stop. Like, for a game that we put money into, that shouldn't be the case. Would you suggest for dungeon with Druid Stag AoE build or the new Summons Wolf? I would still go the AoE. I think most people are going the Stag build for dungeons, right? Prax will be able to answer that question for you. Still Stag Prax for dungeons. So it's nice to be able to do that. But that's all you can do. Now I'm out of Golem. Rip. Dead. Wolf does huge DPS and fast between phases. Yeah. I mean, Druid looked amazing, man. Literally all 6 essences were based on weather. I was hoping I'd steal it. Gotta go to the other side to not be able to do anything. You saw a stone bear. Yes, you would be correct, man. The stone bear is one of the new essences. Like, they're just super strong now. Like, they were before, but they're good. Appreciate the follow, dude. I just can't wait for Warlock, guys. If Warlock is anything like it is in D4, we're going to be having a blast. Cheers to the rose, man. I'm really stuck on class change now. I would just go Druid, man. First time you maybe attempted to change class, yeah. Down. How many hours of auto farm have I done? Maybe, I think I'm on about 16 hours. Well, I'll have to have a look. We'll have a look when I come out of this and just check. I think tomorrow what I'm going to do, guys, is check over a few different builds we can use for auto farm. Not really worry about what zones we go to, what the best zones. I just want to see what builds are the best, because there is actually going to be builds that are best. But the way it uses our skills and everything. I don't know if people will notice how it uses them. Free medals, guys. Doing the thing, man. Don't really know much about Warlock, but it seems like things translate from Necro. Not really. Finally, the build that you asked for, Noble. Yeah. What was I going to check? I've got 15 hours, so 16 hours left. That's how much I've done. That's not the new shield, I don't believe. Appreciate the roses. Yeah, what I might do on the Discord is I might actually make a channel in the Diablo Immortal section and just make it like called Auto AFK Farm and get people to post in places that they've found that are really, really good. Whether that be solo or group. Because there's probably tons of different places. But the way the auto farm works, guys, on your skills is it literally goes 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. How to achieve 1k reso for beginner free to play 1100 Paragon. To just achieve that, you just need to be maximizing the amount of legendary crests you're getting for free. By any time you see an event that's got free crests, doing it. The same with PGs. Get into legend every season, so then you get your 10 free crests is always a good idea. And then making sure you do all of your weekly elder rifts to always cap out on your embers, so then you can craft either legendary crests or the 2 and 1 star gems. That's the best way to do it, Noble Guy. Need reforged stones more? Yeah, reforged stones are like, man. They are like gold dust, man. Yeah, max events all the time. For the pearls, for the crests, when you see an event, just max it. You're hoping the mirrored is up next week? We haven't had a mirrored for a while, right? When was the last mirrored, guys? I can't remember now. I'd have to have a look on my stream lists to see when we had the last mirrored. It feels like a while ago, though. You know, on Twitch, a lot of streamers are having drops D4. Just got a message about it, and I don't play D4. Do you try to get those drops? I mean, I'm not sure what the drop is. I've been watching the odd streamer here and there. But I've not really paid attention to what the drops are. I'm more like looking just to see what builds people are using for the Warlock, because it's a much more in-depth game than obviously this. And considering how long the game's been out, I've played a very, very small amount of it. You got the new Bone Spirit Offhand Essence drop, and we'll try that with Golem. Silent Stun should be nice. Yeah, I think so. How long has D4 been out? Since 2023. Rashi, how's it going, man? You say a guide to the Herodrum Shrine? There is a short that I've done with how to build your Herodrum up. The trouble is, building your Herodrum up does require you to have all of the stones, as well as all of the key, getting lots of keys, and that is a very long process. Yeah, I can't remember how long you have to watch to get the drops of D4. Well, my team's just getting smashed apart. Molten Golem, nah, you don't want Molten Golem. You don't want any notable guy in PvP with summons. You don't want any summon that has a health bar. You want them to be untargetable. You don't want them to be able to be killed by your enemy team. I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to watch it tomorrow, Christoph. I knew you'd come on today as well. Well, we were out. We went and watched Hokum at the cinema. I think it's Hokum. I think that's how you pronounce it. It came out today at the cinema. It's like a horror. And we didn't get back until like 8:30. And the stream was at like 9:30, so we didn't watch it today. Man, this better be a combo match. Look at the state of this. What the actual fuck? I think next season, guys, you in gold just doing that. I mean, you get away with it in gold, but you go up any higher than that, man, you're going to feel it. Lips are sealed, yeah. I was expecting something good, though, so I'm looking forward to seeing it tomorrow. Next season, guys, all I'm going to do is go to Legend and then stop, I think. So we're going to do a lot less BGs on stream, I think. Because I am not class changing until Warlock. I'm refusing to. I don't get that much anxiety about it. I mean, it just annoys me, the fact that, you know, the tank meta is still going strong, and it shouldn't be. Like, look at this. We didn't even get a combo for that match. What? Bro, this auto farm. I wonder if you can overwhelm farm without getting killed. You don't get killed by poison. Can confirm. The only time you do, and I have noticed it, guys. So, someone talked about in my Discord the other day about this new auto farm feature, and the best way to do it was to have one person be the auto farmer and the rest of you follow. Now, I did that the other day and I noticed the poison spawned under me a couple of times and I died. So the follow trick is not that great. I think the shoulder essence that I originally had was better, guys. But how you die? Because bot is... Yeah, so I died because I wasn't using the bot. I didn't enable the bot. Because you have one person that enables the bot and 3 other people that follow. And people were saying that that was the way to do it. But I have noticed that people, you do still get the poison spawn then. If you click the auto farm, poison doesn't spawn. But the one thing I want to find out, guys, is what is the best build for Necros doing auto farm, because you want to maximize your movement speed, but you also want to maximize AoE. You don't want the bot to stop and use primary. So it actually uses your skills. So say for instance my skills on screen now, yeah? If I clicked auto farm, it would use the skills as Golem, then it would use skeletons, then it would use bone armor, and then it would use borrowed time. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. And if all of them are on cooldown, then it will stop and use primary. So you want a lot of passive damage is what you want, guys. Passive damage that can come from AoE effects, legendary gems. So like Fated Trial is going to be good, as well as Void Spark is going to be good. And other really good AoEs that haven't got long cooldowns. Like, what are these guys doing? They're not going to come and help. So tomorrow what I'm going to do is, tomorrow I'm going to spend the day figuring stuff out, seeing what build is going to be best for us to use as a Necro, and then that is going to be the meta video, guys. The meta video. Meta auto farm. Bro, got a question. If your phone is mashed up and you got an authenticator on that phone and you cannot log into any other devices, what can you do? Is it asking for a code from that phone? I mean, you may have to contact Blizzard for that, man. You may have to put in something to be able to contact Blizzard and say that you need to disable your authenticator so you can then log back in. I actually think the auto farm, guys, is actually a really good thing. I actually don't see it as a negative. The only thing that I see negative in this game currently, guys, is these stupid BGs and the way things aren't balanced. I think it's a great feature. I gotta pay 350 US to fix my 350, man. That is pricey. Have people really got responses back from... Yes, yeah, we've had responses back from bugs. That's what they asked for, man. We're the ones that play it. I actually think we should gatekeep this game from other player, and then therefore auto farm is a bad thing. I mean, I think auto farm is a good thing in general, because what it's going to do, guys, is it's going to stop the AFK farm, as in people actually using out of game bots to then farm 24 hours, 7 days a week. Now what you'll find is people will probably just farm that 24 hours and then not do any more farming. And I say embrace it. I say embrace it. Embrace what we have in the game other than BGs, because I don't think anyone should embrace this current shit. Overnight AFK was absolutely shit. I hated the fact that people could overnight AFK, man. Like, I was super against AFK 24/7. Like, super against it. That was absolute awful for the game. Is it really, Noble Guy? I've not noticed that, to be honest myself. I definitely got one that spawned on me a couple of days ago when I was using it. Definitely. And then I stopped using the follow and just started using my own. I'm not even paying attention to this PG anymore. It's so bad. Depends where you're on the game. I still need to farm up much more than 24 hours per week so I can catch up with others. I mean, yeah, I get it. I get it. 4 medals. 3 medals, sorry. Not 4. Can't count. I think giving players tools to keep up with Paragon is super bad, man. And I mean, what they need to do, Alex, is just nerf Paragon again, which I think is going to come. The Notable Guy, I have been playing D4, yes. The new expansion is very good. The story has been great. I'm about Paragon. I'm not even hit Paragon yet. I'm like level... I think I'm like level 42. Don't know who this one is. I mean, it doesn't matter what they reset it to. Did I try the new Warlock? Yeah, I've been playing Warlock, man. I think what they should just do is just drop Paragon now by 1,000. Just do another 1,000 drop, done, so we're all at like 400 again. It feels weak and vulnerable. Man, I've been playing a build that I don't feel weak and vulnerable in. Hey, if you wanted to, pop over to D4 and show some Warlock play. I will once I've done the storyline. I want to get the storyline out of the way and get onto like end game farming, so you can just... Because what I can do then is I can just farm health hides and then farm gear doing different things. And I think then that won't ruin any storylines for people. Appreciate all the likes, guys. Spamming them likes on TikTok. Appreciate any gifts you sent me as well. And thank you very much for the follow as well. Oh, you just want to see the skills and how it looks while fight? Maybe before I come off towards the end of the stream, I'll pop on and show you like what I'm running at the moment. I'll just run around the open world, just showing you what it is. Because I've got so much to learn in that game, Forge, like so much. I really don't know what they're going to be able to do with BGs, Christoph. Like, BGs are just... In a game that's pay to win, the balance is always going to be a problem. And, I think, yeah, it's always going to be an issue. To some extent. I've never known it to be this bad, though, right? Just added them as a friend. Only hope is PoE Mobile. Like, I haven't heard anything about PoE Mobile in a long time. At this stage, it feels like PoE Mobile is like a myth. Yeah, I prefer to play summons as a mid spender and let my summons poison everyone with high potency. Yeah. PoE doesn't have, PoE doesn't have PvP, right? Question, are you enjoying playing Golem? Yeah, Golem's always been fun, Paul. The trouble is, it's still very weak compared to other tanks. Like, we was talking about this a minute ago. I personally feel in this moment in time, with any Necro build, we're going into this new PvP season in a very bad place. A very bad place. Like a place that I don't think we've been in before. Because our builds are based on being able to 1 CC mobs or CC targets or dot targets up. And we struggle to do either now. Like the shields just negate our dot damage. And the immunity to CC ruins our CC builds. So what are we supposed to do? I'm kind of annoyed, like most ARPGs and MMO coming out recently are just... Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think you're right there, man. I think you're absolutely right. Enjoying the pure debuff CCC this season? Yeah, I mean, that is something that I will have to look at to see if there's any updates to the debuff build. Because that is the only thing that I can see going for Necromancers currently. I think this Golem build is just weak. I don't know if the new offhand will do anything. I've got to get the new offhand to test it, but... It's hard to play, though. I mean, what they need to do is increase the size, right, of the Dark Curse. Because the Dark Curse size is just... real bullshit. That's brilliant, Nurble. The trouble is, like, Necro, they could have given Necro a really cool essence. Like, Doll's legs, like, sounds really cool, right? But the fact is, it sounded cool on paper, like most of our new essences, and then when you get to play it, it's actually so shit. Like, I can tank some damage for a minute, but then you get one of them beam wizards and you're ruined. Yeah, size is small, but I learned to aim it on mobile. I can't imagine aiming it, though. On mobile would be awful, man. Necro needs one more slot. That's all it needs. And no, I mean, Necro just needs some essences that actually work very well when it comes to not just being dot-based or CC-based. Because currently, as a Necro, we are a dot class, and we are a CC support class, and guess what? Against tank meta, your dots do terrible damage, and then against the anti-CC meta, because all tanks have anti-CC, you can't do that either. Necros need some mages that can seek you out and knock you up. Oh man, getting knocked up by some Necro mages. I mean, armor break in BGs is all right. Still very weak. Like, as a tank, I just don't feel like I can do anything. I don't really add anything to the match compared to like a druid. You're playing Barb and you're not good at playing test. I mean, you just gotta to test anything in the game. You just gotta play it a while. Hanzo, how's it going, man? How does it affect Necro? It affected Necro. The Vifu change, I think, affected Necro very badly because at the same time we had a nerf to our Wraith form, and having the Vifu's nerf on top of that, because it affected our legendary gems uptime, it's just been so noticeable for many of the Necro builds. We still have some great PvE and PvP builds, but currently the meta is tank and it's just a shit show. Yeah, I mean, I play 7k, 7.8k pot on my DPS Necro. Like, where's the compensation? Your first time playing, you normally only play Necro. I mean, yeah, you're in the same position as me, Paul. I played some other classes, but not many. So Skeleton Mage build is not viable for PvP. I mean, it is, but the trouble is you use your mages to apply dots to everything. But when all of your targets have got a shield, because they're all playing tank builds or shield builds, them dots don't really do much to start with. Skelly mages that go in lightning spheres that affect the surroundings, flying around enemies and spitting. I mean, that would be kind of cool as long as they don't have a health bar. Whether warlocks will have a big change in the PvP meta, I do not know, guys. I don't know. Seda, I think Seda's in a very good position at the moment. The Cowboy build still does a lot of damage, and it's anti-CC. What's their new tanking build like? Who's been playing the new Seda tank? Any good? Lots of good builds on Seda right now, yeah. You have it, you don't like it? What don't you like about it, Nor? What's the Necro's biggest weakness and what's the greatest strength in your opinion? I think currently there's many ways of talking about it like that. I would say our greatest strength is definitely playing PvE, and our weakness is definitely PvP at this current time. Why? I would say we are really good in PvE because of our dot resolution build. And also our new summons build are very strong, and we can just put out a shit ton of damage in a PvE environment. But in PvP, because as I mentioned a second ago, we play dot builds and CC builds, there is so much anti-CC going around, as well as shields, you can't really do any damage. And even the damage you do seems very small compared to other classes. Could be a bug, I don't know, but being attacked in front, no problem, damage reduction works. Someone who whacks me from behind, I'm dead. Wouldn't it be cool if the shield like surrounded you instead of just being at the front of you like a Reinhardt shield? I mean, I don't mind people stealing my kills. Like, getting assists is fine. I just think that Necros are definitely this season going to be dropping down the list. The tier list. Dropping down the tier list for sure. Unless we manage to figure out a build that works very well. I mean, the debuff build is something that might still work, but you're very possessive about your kills. Probably say this to you. Almost might just stick. I'm gonna stick with Necro because I don't wanna have to go onto another class and then have to farm all the essences when I want to save as much stuff as I can for Warlock. That beam shit is bullshit, man. It's so strong. I'm gonna go down. There's nothing I can do. Oh wow, we survived. Thought I was a goner there for sure. Apollyon made a PvP tier list. Yeah, but I think that was probably old data. I wouldn't agree with where he put necromancers. Definitely not. I always felt Necro is weak, but then I tried class change, used Crusader and Midi, went to BG after some armory tweaks. Man, I've never had more grateful. Yeah, Necro is always going to be... Necro is still going to be good for a lot of things, but I think at this moment in time, because of the way the meta is, it's just not going to be suited to playing BGs unless you find the build that is going to work like a debuff build. So maybe that will be what I have to set up on for the next stream when we'll play debuff build and see how debuff build works. But a debuff build is going to have to be super tanky. Just keeping an eye on the other side as well. I want to make sure we're not losing both sides. Anytron, the piggyback one is terrible. The piggyback one is a meme because they didn't implement it right. Playing with no bone armor, JB, that is risky shit, man. They booked the other side, look. Wow. Too bad mini rhino never worked well. Yeah, it's terrible. Another terrible essence. Another terrible essence. Okay. Just need to open this window a bit. Boiling. Send me over on Discord, man. I'll have a look. Always like comparing debuff builds. I don't think I've got a saved one. Have I got a saved one? Not currently. Not currently. But it's definitely going to be a rough season, guys. I really think it's going to be a rough season. You're going to test Golem? Give it a try. See what you come up with, Paul. I'll be interested to see what you find. Like, try it with the new offhand. I haven't got the offhand yet to test it, so. They should do a removal of beneficial effects curse build, so we could tame the bears and those horses a little bit. Can you imagine being able to debuff like and knock them out of their stuff? It'd be so good. What's your goat build in PvP? I mean, at this moment in time, I don't know how to answer that question, notable guy, which is real bad. So it didn't work the way we thought it would. I mean, I've still got more testing to do with the Golem, Tommy. Definitely want to try the new offhand. Golem still works, but it's not a tank like Druid, right? With respect to the last meta, I would still use .mage build for sure. You got your BSJ to rank 8 today. Nice. Rat store. Rats. Okay. It's that time, guys. Who wants to do some dungeons? You know what to do. Yep, unfortunately, Druid transformation is not considered a buff, which is absolute bullshit. Like, if you transform into someone, that should be classed as a buff. Bone spirits in dungeons. Yeah, this is the bone spirit build. This is the bone spirit build. Let me load up armory so you can see it. This is the one. But you choose Slinger? Yeah. You'd always choose Slinger for a PvE build. Slinger is the best for PvE. Send me a message in game, Toxic, and then I'll invite you. Vanquisher? Nah. Slinger is the most damage, man. Like, this setup gives me the most damage. You wouldn't go Vanquisher for damage. Are you already in the top 10? No, I got to rank like 18. 18. In PvE, you want to be talking about damage. Anyone else? 2 spots. You want to do request. You're rank 50, Paul. It's still not bad though. How's the new armor essence? I mean, the chest piece is a fairly good essence piece when it comes to any build for Necromancer in PvP. You fell from 28. That's rough. I tried to push to 10. I think the highest I got was 12. Why do you care about damage in PvE? I need farm because what you do as a necro, you do this. You have a farm build, which you use Brawler for because you want to be going faster. Yeah. I don't need to worry about ranking up all my gear, so I don't need to farm loads and loads of different things. The faster I go, the more I can kill, the more loot I get. That is the idea. So that's my farm build. Lazy farm build, AFK farming. Better drops. The more you kill, the more drops you get, the more chance you've got of getting better drops. Simple as that, right? It's all RNG. Dungeon build. I want to be doing as much damage as I can. You know, I want to make sure that I can blast through the dungeons as quick as possible, but I also want to make sure that I'm killing things as fast as possible. Raids. Raids will use Slinger as well because you want to be able to do the most damage in your party. Like PvE is about speed and damage. Speed equals possibility for drops. If you're going fast, you can kill more stuff. Anyone else? We've got 2 spaces. Let's go. I'm going to give you 3 minutes to request, guys. 3 minutes. And then we're farming. You're not farming today, Fab? No worries, man. It's all good. How are you, Fabio? I see you just joined recently. You're going to test next Druid Bear? I mean, Druid Bear is going to be really, really good. Can I see your Paragon skill that you have activated? I'm going to jump and find some. Like this, man. You could take other setups depending on what stats is. Very strong Paul, yeah. I guess no one else wants to join, so it's just going to be us 2. It's all good, man. If anyone else wants to join as we go, you know what to do, but you got 2 minutes to request. Is lightning legendary skill worth it? It depends like what build you're going for. Like the lightning build that I made with summons is really, really strong still, but you want to transition away from that into one of these sorts of builds as you get to the very end game. But you can still use that lightning build all the way through if you wish to. If that was you, I just accepted. Request to pie. What do you think about the shield to your summon skill? As in the legendary paragon, the legendary skill? I mean, you can use that. But remember, with that skill, and this goes for anyone, if you're talking about this one, it's only for the first 3 seconds, so what's the point? Okay, we're cruising. If you've just added me, message me in game, and then we'll add you on the next run. Hi, fella. How's it going? Hope you're well, man. Did we miss a mob? There we go. Got cut out by the ad at the perfect time. Twitch is twitching. Yeah, dude. I said about that legendary skill. The shield one for summons. It only lasts for the first 3 seconds, so it's kind of pointless. Come on, Zoltan, hurry up. There we go. Have you tried the new main hand essence? Yeah, the new main hand's okay. I mean, I think the only essence that are going to be worth trying and using Valor is going to be the offhand and the chest piece, possibly. They're the two that I see potential in now. It should be that each time you use them, click them, they gain a shield, because 3 seconds only once for a legendary skill makes no sense. It's for the first 3 seconds after they spawn, which is pointless in my opinion. Was disappointed with the Panso Junior. Yeah, I was as well. Like, I had high hopes for them, and they just failed, like, big time. Like, they could have been a really cool support build where you can jump in between your allies to help support them, and it's not that. And the fact that it only works on your actual party and not on the whole raid group just ruins it. The 6 seconds ruins it. Effortless with this build. This build is just a breeze, man. The only thing you have to know about this build is how to make your movement speed work to the best. And then once you know how to do that, the build's a breeze. What's my highest challenge riff? I haven't pushed challenge riff for a long time, dude. They should just make it like you can jump out whenever you want and not... Yeah, but you can press it to get out. But then it goes on cooldown and it only drops you inside like all of the damage that people are taking. So what's the point? You should be able to target like another player and go, I want to get to safety. I'm going to jump to him and help him. Would like to see me do some live? I haven't pushed on challenge rift for a long time. I don't even know what my highest is. Like, what is my highest? I think you can see in Battle Pass, right? When you go here, click here, Conquest. Oh, you kidding me? You're kidding me? 734, look. That's the highest I've done. Terrible. Feels great seeing Crusader being carried to Vindictory dungeons. Yeah. I don't really have a set build for doing CRs. Press X for codex. Man, I don't use them buttons. I'm so bad at remembering shortcuts, guys. I just need to know how to do big numbers. That's all I need. It's so much faster and easier. Once you remember what the shortcut is. Now you've told me, Alex, I will never forget. Who uses shortcuts? Hey Fabio, surprise random party. We still end up in a party together, man. Do you have a separate family bonus? Yeah, I do. So in this build, I think this is all set up correctly because I had to save it properly the other day, right guys? Yeah, this is what I use in every slot. That's set up in every slot. I don't have to click a million things to get to something. I only do that dungeon and I go to sleep. I'm very tired. No worries, Fabio, dude. You take it easy, man. B Warband, P Paragon, I Infantry, M Map. Yeah, I know the basics. I just don't know. I just didn't know the Codex one, man. Looks legit. I mean, I think that's the go-to generic PvE ones, right? For like raids, dungeons, farming, you name it. And then I have one like for support build for PvP, one for damage PvP, and then one for summons PvE. I mean, you need to have a setup for everything like that. But I could just do with a lot more reforged stones. I could do like double the amount of reforged stones we get. Just a min-max. Do you think players focus on getting high magic find? I mean, you can. I think you should all try and get really to 100% magic find. But I think as well, because you look at magic find on the actual in-game, yeah, magic find increases the chance for items dropped by monsters to be magic, rare, or legendary. Okay, it does increase that chance. But if you use an all 2-star gems, a 2-star gem will give you how much magic find? 10%. So you can get 80% if you use an all 2-star gems, right? For instance, no one ever will. But I just think personally, if you're playing the game a lot, you got to look at it like this, right? If you're a player who plays 2 hours a night and you do just dungeons straight, yeah, just dungeons, and you have 100% magic find, and you play 2 hours a night, and then you've got another player who's got 0% magic find, for instance, but he plays for 4 hours a night, I mean, does that make a difference as well? Because it doesn't really say, it doesn't say to get better quality. It just says it increases the chances for items dropped by monsters to be magic, rare, or legendary. So if you're playing double the amount as someone else who's got 100% magic find, in theory you should have double the chance of getting more magic, rare, or legendary items. Fucking get wrecked. Yeah, I don't even know. Just literally one shot, dude. He just didn't like me. He saw me teleporting towards him. I don't even understand how Magic Find works, but from what I've heard from player, it barely makes any difference. I mean, it does make a difference over a long period of time, but it doesn't increase the quality, right? That's one thing you need to remember. So Magic Find will not increase the quality. It will just increase the amount of items that do drop, because you have a higher chance for them enemies to drop something. So for instance, if you've got 0% and you kill an enemy, you know, you're going to get less chance of that enemy dropping any rare, normal, or legendary items. If you've got 100%, then in theory, every mob should drop something, right? But if you play the game more, then in theory, you're upping your odds to receive more items. Because that's generally how it works. The more mobs you kill, the more items you will get dropped. Doesn't matter what your magic find is. A 100% of what is the question? I agree. It's very vague. So for example, if you do overwhelm farm, just have high magic find to get higher chance to get drops. Yeah, it doesn't increase the quality of the drops. It just gives you more drops. So every mob has a chance to drop items, but having magic find will just increase the chance of getting items. I don't know if that's the exact equation there though, Alex. Wish the toolbox would explain it better. Yeah, I agree. A lot of people live by that stat though. A lot of people are like, oh yeah, but what you need to do as a lower spender is you need to get all 1s and 2 stars and not worry about the lower ranked 5 stars because you're not going to get magic find. And that's their argument on not to get 5-star gems if you're a free-to-play player, because you can't get your 5-star gems high, which means you're losing out on magic find, which means you're getting less items, which means you're not then able to rank your items up to level 30 as quick because you're not getting the materials you need from the items that are dropping. I understand the argument, but that goes back to what I said before. If you're playing 4 hours a day, every single day, compared to someone who's playing 2 hours a day, every single day, you are going to get more drops. It goes for the same thing. If you kill 1,000 mobs, you've got 1,000 chances to get items. If someone only kills 500 mobs, they only got 500 chances to get an items. You're going to get more items. It doesn't increase the quality. It doesn't actually state that in the game. Let me see if it says on Diablo.tv. Let's see if it actually says it on here. No, they haven't said anything about it on there either. I didn't think they would. I'm pretty sure it doesn't affect the quality. What's that, Toxic? Not bad at all, man. Not bad at all. That's a nice piece. But that is a very nice piece, man. Very nice piece. I want to have a look at it again. Very nice. I haven't had a good drop for a while. What color ring did it have? Oh, very nice as well. Very nice as well. At least you got the multicolored ring. The multicolored ring. That is what you want. I've only got one multicolored ring currently on. Thanks. I'm telling you, Blizzard always give nice drop to people to play with streamers. Such a bad drop. I hate this dungeon. I just hope the debuff build works out for PvP guys this season. Because if not, we're going to have such a bad season as Necros. Such a bad season. I was hoping that we was going to see some nerfs to classes before this new season started, but makes you dizzy. I just dislike this dungeon. Absolutely awful dungeon. Oh, we left the legendary behind. Rip. Your build is still kicking. Have you added any of the new essences to it, senor? Just a new chest bone. It's really good, right? I like the new chest. I just think that a lot of necro builds are going to suffer big time when it comes to this big tanking meta that's going to happen this season. I think the debuff build is definitely debuff build is definitely going to be needed because so much shields going on. But the trouble is, the debuff build only gets rid of shields out from skills. So, what greens am I using? I use 2-piece Barons, 2-piece Vifus, 4-piece Agments, man. Dot build. I just want the new shield to drop. New offhand is all I need. Oh my god. What happened? Did it bug? Hey bro, for Hello Green Raid, is it better to be a summoner or a Beyblade? Whatever you find is the best damage for you, Naz. The summoner build requires the right reforges and the right greens because you need to have your 6-piece shepherds. So if you haven't got that set up, then definitely go Beyblade. But I've been having a blast with the summoner build myself in raids. So much damage. I haven't compared it, Naz, to the old Beyblade build, so maybe I need to compare it. See what one does the best damage for me. I think it will be summons in PvE, in raids. Oh my god, the red bats. Appreciate all the likes, dude. Would be nice if we got the new shield to drop in here. He's so good. Is that dark? I just see join. Welcome in, dude. It's been a while. Sadly busy for real life, you know. Don't worry, still blame devs. Yeah. Real life, man, it happens, right, dude? Real life always comes first, man. As much as we don't want it to. Hey, Boosh, how's it going, man? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well, man. Why here is so quiet? Did you very late in UK? So over in UK, it's now like 20 to midnight. So it's fairly late. Fairly late for me. Depending on where you are in the world, right? But we have been blasting out the PvP for the last couple of hours, so now we're just chilling out, winding down. We still got like 50 viewers on the old on the red app, man. on the YT. Watch this man when sleeping. It's the only way. We've been doing a lot of talk about how and what the state of PvP is like at the moment, man, in BGs tonight. That has been the hot topic. Lullabies for Diablo players and blame for devs. It's rough at the moment, dude. Just rough at the moment. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a rough new season starting next week. It's gonna be very, very, very difficult to progress far. So I think we're gonna get to legend and then like stop. Legend, stop, do the daily free, and that's it. That's where I'm at the moment. That's what I'm thinking. I think most people are, right, guys? How many of you already here do that? How many people here do that already? Get to legend and stop. Maybe do their 3 per day. That's it. And it's really sad that that's the state of affairs, right? Because PvP should be something we all enjoy, look forward to doing, but I mean, it really isn't. You've done that for the last couple of seasons. There's no point in beyond 3K. It does feel that way, and it's really sad though, right, Jay? PvP should be a big part of the game, and I mean, it feels like it's been neglected for the majority of players. Yeah, there's a group of people out there, Trivia, you're not wrong, that struggle even to get to legend because of the MM. Which is even more sad. Yeah, it is. I agree with you. I agree with you, Toxic. But it is a shame because I love doing PvP. But when you're going up against whales all the time, not even whales, up against tanks all the time. I spoke about this to another partner. They should give away temporary rewards, at least to top 5 players in each class BGs. There should be more. The trouble is, I mean, anyone can get to them ratings, right? Because you just have to play more. So you would find that they would always go to the same players. But there should be another aspect to the BGs that, I mean, maybe your rezo bracket or something like that. Who knows? At the end of the day, there's just not enough incentive now to grind against the current meta. Like, who wants to go up against a bunch of tanks or a bunch of barbs and just know that there's no possibility of winning in a lot of matches? At least temporary cosmetic wings or whatever something they do. But I think them things should be permanent. They shouldn't be temporary, man. They should be permanent. They should be permanent. You've earned them. Why should they only last 30 days or 60 days or whatever they are actually last? It should be permanent. Yeah, so my crit hit chance is 99% look, currently. Like some sort of recognition, I say temporary because I know they won't give shit for free. Yeah. Devs should look at how Mobile Legends does matching. Players get to select roles before matching. I mean, the downside to that is the player base is smaller, Senor. I don't know what the player base is for Mobile Legends, but I expect it's fairly large. And the queue time would just be longer, right? Wow, I like it. Did you have a video about it? Should I check? There's not a video about how to get 100% crit chance. No. It's fairly easy though. You just need Mother's Lament, and you need a Roiling Consequences, and then you just need to make sure you've got a crit hit chance and crit hit damage on rerolls on your own chance. Yeah, you've got to keep it real, right? After not giving the 10 usual crests for the last collab, I won't. Yeah. I was surprised by that. I think a lot of people were. Mobile Legends reached, I think, 1.5 billion downloads. Player base should be in the millions. DI have at most 5k players active in the EU. Yeah, it does feel like that sometimes, Shadow. I don't know what the activity is. I've not looked for the activity on Diablo for a long time. But Mobile Legends player base is like huge, so the queue times are going to be fine even if you put in a role select, right? Never played Mobile Legends. You play it in Legend rank. Queue time is 10 seconds every time. What's it? What is it? A nice game? Is it a good, like a fun game? I've seen people play it. Like, you obviously enjoy it because you've got the Legend. It's a Mythic rank, sorry. So apparently it's a lot slower than normal League, right? Automate PvP coming soon for 10k whales, yeah. Appreciate your likes there. Welcome in, Demi. Roiling plus mothers plus blood flow is overkill, right? No, I've got them. I have all three. So I've got roaring mothers and blood flow. That will get you up high there in the crit hit chance, depending on what ranks you get them to, right? And then you just reforge, or not reforge, you enchant the rest. Right, but fast queue, uneven matches versus long queue balanced games, something to think about. Oh, we've said it, man. I would prefer to have a 5-minute queue and have a balanced match where I knew the game was going to be fun, balanced, with no class stacking like to the level of what it is now, than have what we've currently got. But the issue is, that's just my opinion, and there's a lot of people out there that wouldn't agree with that. Because they don't want to wait 5 minutes for a match. So my enchant priority is like for PvP would be something along the lines of making sure you've got crit hit chance and damage on like as much as you possibly can. As you can see. And even on my chest piece, I've gone with this one now, and this has got where is it? Crit hit chance. Because the good thing with Necros is we don't really rely on a lot of class affixes in some builds. In some builds we do. But I think we're fairly good when it comes to PvE. We don't really need that many. The only one that I tell people to go for is Grim Scythe. Grim Scythe class affix 1 out of 4 is all you need to make sure you've got lots of control up all the time. Okay, next one will be the last one, I think, and then we'll call it a night for dungeons. Blasted out a few for the last bit. Tomin, or Tumin, thank you very much for following, man. Appreciate it. What a nice one to end on as well. The relaxed raft down the river. Oh yeah, for sure, Shadow. Yeah. Oh, I don't even need, yeah. And I would put underneath that, what, Druid underneath that? We're getting... Have you tried the new legendary battle in BG? No, not seen any of that. It got stale a long time ago. I mean, I agree that they definitely need to add more dungeons in. Definitely. No worries, man. Cheers for the runs, dude. Have you seen it? Have you seen it yet, Senor? Hi from the suitcase. What a strange thing to say. You did once. good way to even out reso and classes on both sides. Do you feel it should be every single match that happens in? You're slacking. I think the legal AFK farming, man, isn't actually a good thing for the game. I agree that I think it's good. I think it's fine. We're actually going to make a proper build for it as well, which is what I'm going to be working on tomorrow. At least on gold rank and up. Yeah, I'd agree, senor. I think it should be on every single match. Gold rank above. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Maybe that'll be a change they make in the future. No, they've added a new thing into men. So you've got this new feature, which is an auto farmer. It's actually built into the game. So you get to farm or AFK for 24 hours per week. Yo, Nikki. How's it going, mate? So you get to farm for 24 hours over a period of the week. Once that 24 hours is gone, you have to then wait for the refresh next week. And it will actually cast your skills for you and run around auto farming for you. Are we getting any new dungeons in the next 5 years? Probably. Gonna make dinner, Jay. No worries, man. Cheers for popping along. Much appreciated, dude. Love that it works in a party. Yeah, it's good that it works in a party. Just don't use the... I've noticed when I followed someone in party not using the auto farm. So someone was using the auto farm and I was just following them. I actually see a poison pool drop down and kill me. So I'm not sure if that's a thing, but it happened. See if it happens. I mean, it could just be maybe he was running too slow. I don't know, but any new mobile ARGB can compete well to DI. Not at this moment. Not at this moment, as far as I'm aware. I think DI is the best ARPG mobile game. Yeah, poison is still hitting. Yeah, see, when you do the follow trick like that, yes. Still no new shield. Bad. Okay, yeah, they were all bad. No new shield, but guys, we're gonna leave it there. It's been a blast. Thanks for the pie. PoE or Lost Ark Mobile could kill DI. I mean, if done right, yes. If done right. But at this moment in time, the best ARPG mobile game is DI, right? If it ever becomes true. Yeah, PoE has been rumored for a long time, right? When did PoE Mobile first start coming around? What, 5 years ago? It must have been 5 years ago. Must have been. And it's still a rumor, really. Like, to me, we should have had more information about it a long time ago. Oh, I know what I need to go do. While we're here, talking about random shit before I come off. Need to go and do my keys. Zip through here. They're getting too comfortable by not having any competition on mobile. Probably, yeah. It'd be nice for the space to have another competitive game for DI, right? But I think at this moment in time, if there was another game that come out in this genre that was as good as the game is when it comes to community building, then I think it would kill DI. Because the community building on DI is amazing, right? Anyways, I really enjoy DI. Exactly. I really enjoy DI. It's just that sometimes when it comes to like PvP, it's just at this moment in a really weird place because the tanking meta just doesn't make sense. But guys, we are going to call it there. What have we done? We've learned that Golem, my reso is about 4.5 to 5,000 depending on my build. 4.5 to 5,000 depending on the build that I'm running. My secondaries range between, some of them are like 4k, some of them are 6 or 7k, depending on what build I'm running. But yeah, we found out tonight Golem is still okay, but it needs some work. We need to show it some love. And then hopefully Golem can still be viable in some ways. I need to test a new offhand essence, which I don't have yet. So hopefully we're going to get that over the next couple of days. I'm definitely going to look at the debuff build, so we can hopefully use that on Sunday and see how that compares when we do a stream on Sunday. And then also I'm going to look at doing the new auto AFK build, so we can see which build is best for auto AFK farming. Because I think ultimately there is going to be a best build for that compared to the lazy farming build we used to have to now be an auto farming. But guys, we'll see you on Sunday, same time. I'll put up a post to make sure people remind on Discord. If you haven't joined a Discord and you are still in the stream, don't forget, come and join us. We've got like 1,100 members there now that answer questions all day long. And we have a good chat in there about loads of random shit as well. But until Sunday, guys, enjoy your weekend and peace out.